This is Chris Wondolowski for the San Jose Earthquakes. You're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Let's talk about the process of getting players ready for 3 games in a week. Yesterday we spoke about the injuries. Thank you so much. And I have a follow-up.
Yeah, it's always tough 3 games in a week, especially with the injuries we've had to our forwards. With Preston being out, Benji, Jeremy could only play a half tonight, and then Buddha. So that's been tough. We finished the game without a forward, and it is what it is. But that's reality of it. We didn't have any forwards at the end of the game.
Now you guys are going to be facing Montreal. How important was to connect with your fans? After tonight's game, you have 2 home games left. Thank you.
Yeah, I was, the first 10 minutes of the game, we just were poor. Didn't start well, but came into the game, had some big chances. The guys showed, that they haven't given up. I know that we can't make the playoffs, but they've showed a lot of fight, and that's all you can ask.
Thank you. Brian? So this week you did secure the Heritage Cup for a year, that's something to hang your hat on there. But how do you keep motivating the team with everybody knowing kind of where the season is, and to get them to play for not their job, your job, everybody's job for next season, knowing that there's got to be positives coming in the final stretch?
Yeah, I think as a coach, you try to motivate just by having them prepared first of all, and knowing that as a professional player, that's your job to play, and to play hard every game. Even though we're out of the playoffs, it's they're battling for contracts, so you would hope that would be enough motivation for them. And again, I thought they fought. There's been good energy. It's just we started poorly.
So when Jeremy cut it in half, 2-1 at the 40-minute mark, and you had a lot of close calls at the goal, what did you have to say that's PG and that you can't divulge? What did you say at halftime to them?
Well, listen, again, it was that first 10 minutes that we struggled. And, it was frustrating because we knew that Jeremy was only going to play half the game,
right,
the first 45. So, it was a tactical change where we put Jack Skahan up front, and I thought he did okay. Then we moved some players around, tried to form this little box in the middle midfield to just have possession, and try to get Christian and Pellegrino in behind. But again, the response was good. After the first 2 goals that we conceded, they responded. We had big chances. We got the goal. We had other chances. I was actually surprised at the penalty that they gave them. It didn't even look like it was in the box to me. And I don't even know if it was a foul. That's what was frustrating. It wasn't. Well, who knows? But I thought that was harsh.
Marco?
Continuing on that penalty, Ian, again, it didn't look like it was a penalty from the replays that the broadcast was showing. Did the referee come over and explain to you why he awarded them a penalty?
I mean, he must have looked at it, but again, if it's that close, if it wasn't called in live play and it was not super clear, I don't know why you're giving a penalty. I'm surprised they even had a look, like they even called, about, hey, there's a potential penalty. It wasn't even, again, it didn't even look like it was in the box. So, even on replays. So why are you giving one?
Kevin?
Hey, Ian, can you maybe reflect on what it's been like to be in charge of the first team in the top flight this time in your career? Because I'm sure this is not what you planned going in. And what's been the most surprising thing, and would you like to be considered for the full-time role? Yeah,
of course, would love to be considered. It's been kind of up and down. There's been moments where we look really good. I'm not a coach to make excuses, but we've been decimated by injuries. But that's part of it. Some guys have stepped up, but it's been I think we've lacked a little bit of consistency sometimes. We go up to Seattle, we get a good result. Go at Salt Lake, we get a good result, and then we don't get a result here at home. That's been the frustrating part.
Speaking of guys stepping up, you both in the starting lineup and bench, you've been calling upon players from MLS Next Pro, the Town, currently sitting 5th in their table. how instrumental has their development and their performance been to keeping the Quake squad above water?
Yeah, I think we've had to call some guys in, but, I think some bright spots is, Nico Sakiris, who's been really good. And, he got a lot of minutes last year. But he's been really performing well. I think, Buda's another one. Unfortunately he was injured tonight, but Buda's played a lot of games with the second team, and he's worked his way into being a potential starter for us. So it was kind of frustrating that he took a knock or a little hamstring last game against Seattle, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
Thank you, and we will move to questions online, starting with Alex.
Hi, this is the voice of the San Jose Earthquakes, Ted Ramey for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.